Welcome back. You're watching The Other Story. You might have heard how sugar is being stored, how is it not being presented in the market, but what you have not seen is how is it being produced. Today, we will show you a sugar mill and how is it working. To explain this, we have with us the production manager, Mr. Mohammad Iqbal. Mr. Iqbal, just describe to us, we are in your sugar mill right now. You've seen how the cane is coming in, we've seen how it's traveling through the belt. Can you describe to us this area that we're in right now?
This mill is situated in near Gado, we call it Gado, district Thatta. So basically it's part near the Keti Bandar, and it's a very tropical area.
Describe to us the mill. What are the machines that we see here?
This is the milling section of our mill. Cane comes from the field in lorries and trucks, which is unloaded here. Right backside of this mill, you can see the carrier, which is unloaded. Then it is cut into pieces. It's in small pieces, and after this cutting, it will go into the fibrizer. It will further cut into small pieces, so it will to facilitate the extraction of the juice which constitute in this cane. Here juice will separated out from the cane, and bagasse, which is part of fiber, cane fiber, goes into the boiler for the generation of steam, which it will operate our mill, and turbines for electricity.
Okay. And you use your own fuel.
Also, it rotates the milling tandem through this generation of steam.
And you have 4 mills here. Each crop of cane that comes in goes through the process 4 times.
Each mill, 4 times, it will compress 4 times and extract completely extract the juice from the cane.
Well, let's now cross over to the other section where this juice that is extracted is processed. Now I can smell the sweet cane.
Yes, juice from the milling tandem comes into this juicy scale where it's weighed. In this process, we will separate first impurities, then water, and third we crystallize out the sucrose, which is we call sugar. It's the main fiber is separated in the mill for the generation of steam and power.
And we see all of these burners and boilers here. Can you tell us what are they used for?
These big vessels are called evaporators. In this, we operate 75% of water, which is constituted of cane plus imbibition water used to facilitate the extraction. 75% of the mixed juice water is evaporated here in these vessels.
All right. So
and these small vessels are called heaters. We will mix the milk of lime, calcium hydroxide to facilitate the impurities to coagulate and settle out. And then we'll take it to the clarifier. Before going to the clarifier, it will heat it twice. Then it will, yes, in these heaters, yes. After heating, we will get it to settling clarifier, in which impurities are settled and clear juices comes out here in these big vessels to evaporate the waters, which is the main constitute of our cane juice.
What are these huge valves used for? I can see this.
These valves are basically vapors and steam valves, which is used to heat the juice, which inside these shell and tube heat exchangers.
Okay.
To heat transfer takes place in this vessels.
If I can show my viewers, we're situated on a great height now. We've traveled a great height, and these boilers and these burners go all the way down.
Yes.
So what happens when they have been vaporized from there and the residue has been extracted?
Remaining, it will name it syrup, which will go for crystallization in our crystallization station. We call it pans. They operate under vacuum to crystallize the sugar at low pressure.
Just like a pressure cooker, which uses less temperature.
And less temperature, yes, to save the sugar from destruction of heat. Under vacuum boiling. We will take the syrup in these pans These are the basically crystallizers which crystallize out the sucrose or sugar present in the cane juice.
Can you tell us, granular sugar, we see very fine sugar. Is there a difference in quality?
Yes, there is a difference of quality here for in treatment of juice and in boiling also. You see, just like a bold crystal will looks like a fad color, and always a fine sugar crystal likes a shining one.
Let's cross over to the crystallizing side and see what are the final steps that are taken in producing sugar. Now we've seen that the juice came through and then you added chemicals to it.
Yes.
I believe that a lot of chemicals are added to sugar and some people call it white poison because of that.
No, that's not actually the fact that it's white poison. These chemicals, basic chemical is used lime, which is used to coagulate the impurities, and it's not so harmful that you can call it white poison, I think.
All right.
In these machines, we separate out the crystallized mascates. These are pumped into this refined centrifugal, and crystals are separated out here. Molasses go back to the pans, and then they will travel into these dryers. And after drying, it will go into the graders. We have separated out different sizes of sugar, and then we'll bag it. Automatically, they are weighed out here, and then it will travel into the bagging house.
And all of this is done manually?
Manually, yes. Their man is standing there. These automatically weighed, drop it here, and then it is check out weighing scale, then goes into this.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Iqbal.
Thank you, sir.
There you go. Thank you for your time. This is the process that the sugarcane goes through. If you remember, we saw them outside, tons and tons of them coming in on trucks. They came in, they were extracted, the sugar came out, it was filtered and then crystallized. So the sugar that you see in your sugar pot is going through this particular process. And now we'll take a very quick break here on The Other Story, but stay with us. When we come back, we take a look at the situation in Sindh and Punjab regarding the sugar crisis.